Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Ashley and I am here today to plan with you the week of January the 4th through the 10th in my Recollections coiled family planner. This is the one I use for my everyday, and I'm going to be using this kit from Nikki Plus 3. It is a mini kit and it is absolutely gorgeous. I really love the images on it. I think it's called Winter Wonderland. It's probably super old, but I just love it and we're going to use it. And yeah, it's a 3-page kit. I think it's truly beautiful. But yeah, that's what we're going to do. So I am going to pull in like a buttload of stuff, okay? I'm trying to decide if I want to pull in this for this kind of color because there's a little pops of it here and there. I think that would be super pretty. And then I also kind of want to use a different color. Now, I also like both of these. So I don't know. I'm thinking I want to use these two. And I might pull in one other color because my friends, I also want to use the to-dos because the to-dos in this kit are super, super pretty. I like the today's as well. So I don't know. I might use the to-dos and the today's. I don't know. I can't decide. We're just going to figure it out. Okay. That's what we're going to do. We're going to figure it out. But I just think that, yeah, I might save the today's and just use the to-dos. I don't know. I really like the to-dos the best out of everything. My kids are not being very obedient right now. Okay, maybe I can keep them at bay. I just want them to be quiet so that their brother can sleep. That's all I want in the world. Please, just shush so your brother can sleep. Like, please. Please. Just please. So, I'm super excited because I have decided a bunch of different things for this upcoming week. Like, I'm going to say to start the new year and be cliche because it's kind of how I'm feeling right now. But it's really just period. Like, I want some new things to happen, and I think that it's necessary. And yeah, I just, I want that. I want something different. I want something fresh. I think is my main word that I'm feeling right now. I just want fresh. I want my house to look fresh. I want it to smell fresh. I want it to be fresh for this new year. Like, everything to be fixed that needs to be fixed and new that needs to be new and just kind of revamped a little bit. I feel like right now it's just blah, and I've been stuck in this rut of it for who knows however long. And yeah. Okay, so before I forget, I am pulling in a bunch of different stickers. This is from dekdesigns.com, and it has something sticky on it that I've gotten on here. Who even knows what it is? These are beautiful overlays that I'm going to be using, so I'm excited from that. Then I'm going to be pulling in these as well. This is from Sadie Stickers, and it's just leftovers from a kit that I did not use. I'm going to be using these day covers, which are freaking pretty. It's like a whole strip, and I love it. I think it is wonderful. So I'm going to be using that and the washi with the overlay over it. We're going to see what it looks like. And then I'm also going to be pulling in these, and these are from Scribble Prints Co. And I'm going to be pulling them in for the full boxes. Now, these full box checklists do have like golden glitter, and we're using silver, but you know what? It's okay because we don't really get into all of that, right? Like, we don't get into all of that. Now, my rings are about to drive me absolutely bonkers because my ring is still too small. I mean, my ring is too big for my finger. My husband went after he bought it, like, who even knows how long ago, like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, and he bought me a new ring, and it was a little bit too big, and so he went and got it resized, and then it's still too big, and it has been too big this whole time. But the thing about it is, I'm trying to see if I can, oh, crap balls. Well, I guess it doesn't matter if I can or not now. Yes, I can still read that. I don't know if you can on camera, but you can still see through it and read it. And that's fine with me. I was going to try to flip it to see if I could read it better the other way, but never mind, because I ripped it like a crazy lady. I didn't mean to pull it, to put it down that hard, but I totally did. So, oh well. Anyways, he got it resized, but when he got it back, it was still too big. So I've dealt with it this whole entire time with it being that large. But the thing about it is that when I get pregnant, of course, my fingers like swell and they get big. Like my last trimester, my fingers swell. I don't have any like hand swelling or feet swelling, but my fingers like retain water. And so I don't like to, I don't want to get it resized because I'm like, well, my fingers will just swell and it'll be fine. But it's been bothering me a lot lately. And in the wintertime when my fingers are cold, they get smaller. You know, the whole drill. So my rings are driving me insane. I can't stand to like have it flopping around. It just drives me bonkers. Come on, sticker. There we go. I also put these fake nails on, and one of them already popped off. I love having nails, but I'm not going to pay to get them done because I'm the type of person who, well, first of all, I don't pay trivial things for myself. I just don't. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. Not saying I think there's anything wrong with it. Not saying you shouldn't do it. You totally should. But I just don't like doing it. It makes me feel blah, like a certain kind of way that I just don't enjoy. And I'm going to have to trim this a little bit. I think I'm not. I think I'm just going to go ahead and pull it up all the way up here. And then I'm just going to lay stickers over it. Because why not? That is so pretty. Look how pretty it is. So freaking pretty. Okay, let's not zoom in quite that much right now. Oh my gosh, so pretty. I love it. It's beautiful. Anyways, what am I trying to say? What are you trying to say, Ashley? The point of it is, and I know this is probably going to bother you because it's kind of bothering me that this goes over that much, but I don't have my blade, and I don't think that I can pull it off without... Let's see if I can do it without cutting the paper. Probably not. Anyway, I like using like Dollar Tree fake nails or Walmart fake nails or Target or whatever, but the problem I have is that they don't stay on my fingers. They just don't. Like, they pop off so freaking easy. It is so annoying. So what's the point of me doing it? So I will do them and then they'll literally just like pop off. So I was watching Exo Mama Plans the other day, and she was talking about how she had these fake nails on, right? And she's doing her plan with me, and she's like, I just put these on and I already feel like they're gonna pop off. And I was like, oh, I'm not the only one. Like, literally, they just don't adhere to my fingernails very well. And she was like, and I feel like, oh, I should have made that a little bit higher, but I don't know if I can fix it. She was like, I feel like the thinner ones work so much better on my nail because my nail is just oddly shaped. Yeah, it's not coming up. Like, it's not coming up at all. Let's see. Maybe I can fix it. Yeah. Oh, wow. That just, like, totally came apart, though. Wow, Ash. That is special. Let's just not worry about it. She was like, but I feel like my nail is just not cut the same. Like, it's not made the same way as people, whoever the person is, like the hand model for these nails that they make these nails for. And she was like, and so I have to have the thinner kind because they form to my nail better. And I was like, oh, well, maybe that's my issue. Like, I know that's my issue. They pop off because they don't like form to the nail. They just like, they're too thick. And so they pop off. And these nails look really yellow on camera, but they don't look like that in person. But anyways, and I was like, okay, well, maybe that's my problem. So I went and got some thinner ones. Well, I actually had some from long ago that I never put on, which are these, and I put them on, and they have indeed stayed on better than ever before. But I put them on yesterday, around this time yesterday, like towards the afternoon, and they, like, one of them has already popped off, and I had to put it back on. But, you know, it's better than all of them, because it's usually, like, seriously, all of them. Like, they don't stay on at all. And so, it hasn't been that bad. So, maybe that's the key. So pretty. Okay, I love that. It's really pretty. Alright, let's continue on, because I'm going to be here forever if I don't. Okay, I need a weekly box from my stash, because this one doesn't come with it. So I'm going to put these habit trackers. I have been doing so well. Well, do I want to put the habit tracker or the actual weekly box? I guess we'll do the weekly box. Where is my weekly box? Where is my little notebook? Handy dandy notebook. Do you guys know that they have Blue's Clues toys right now? Oh my goodness. I think I want to get some for Lark for his birthday because I love them so much. I think they're so cute, so I kind of want them. And then I think I want to get him some Sesame Street figures too, because it is actually his birthday this day right here. And we're going to have a little birthday party for him just at my family's house. Just at my mom's house. And with just my siblings and my parents. I don't want to have a big party because right now we have like a bunch of people who, see, I love this box by Leonard Designs, but I don't like the font with this kit. We have like quite a few people with COVID right now in our church, so we're not having church this week because of it. And so I just don't want to have a big party for him with that going on either. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, random questions from the 4-year-old. And that's okay, because sometimes you just have a burning question and you have to have it answered. And that's my children all the time. Or at least anytime I'm doing something. They have a burning question, for sure. It's just the way it goes. But I think I'm gonna use this one. But I want to get him those for his birthday. Anyways, we've closed church and everything for that, and I don't want to just have a big party when all of these people. Plus, we had a death. Someone in our church, our associate pastor's wife, her mom actually died because she had COVID, and then she's overweight and she had COVID, and she didn't go to the doctor. Her husband did and got tested, and he was positive, and so, or at least I think he did. I'm not really sure. They knew it was COVID because some of their family members and stuff had it, and then they were around them, and then they showed symptoms, so they knew that's what it was. But she didn't go to the doctor. She just rested, and then turns out it's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. It turns out like she got pneumonia. I don't want to mess these up any more than they already are. Yeah, I don't want to mess those up. I'll just get some more date dots in a second because I don't want to mess those up. Oh, I think I can use these. These will be pretty. Let's see if, yep, I can use these. Okay. So she got pneumonia and she didn't realize it, and she asphyxiated. So, or aspirated, right? Yeah. So, fluid filled up in her lungs from the pneumonia, and she died. And it was like very, very like, it wasn't like she was showing symptoms of struggling to breathe or anything like that. It was just really sudden, and she, like, her husband came to check on her, and she was kind of out of it a little bit. And then when he came back to check on her, she had fallen out of bed and she couldn't breathe. And they like worked on her and she didn't make it. It was very, very sad, very horrible. Like, I know, I feel very sorry for him because it's his wife. So, and he's like completely like shattered, of course. But I feel really sorry for the daughter as well, because who does go to our church. Her parents are actually pastors as well. But, so, you know, he's a pastor of a church, and he lost his wife. So, of course, I feel for him. But I don't know him very well, but I know them because they go to our church. And I feel extremely sorry for her because I know how close that she was to her mom. And I just can't imagine, like, what she must be feeling. You know, she wasn't there, and then she didn't, you know, you don't get to say goodbye most of the time. So that's why it's always important to tell your loved ones on a regular basis, like, how much they mean to you and all of that, because you never know when the last time that you're going to see someone is. I mean, things happen all the time, and, you know, you never know. So I always try to tell the people in my life how much they mean to me, even if it's just, even if it's Joshua, like, going to work, like, I love you. Please have a good day. Please be careful. I love you. Because you just never know. Anything can happen at any time, and I just try to not to take advantage of that. Okay, not to be, like, all super serious and weird or anything, but being super serious and weird. Let's see. I'm going to put this down, and I'm going to put a remember just for my habit trackers. I don't know if I'm going to have room to do all of these things, but I'm going to try. And we're going to see how it goes, because I think it's going to be super pretty. Oh, another burning question from the other child. It's like one comes and then the other comes. Okay. These are going to be for vitamins. And this one's going to be for homeschool, but I don't know if I'm going to use the homeschool one because I want to do that other checklist. And I think I can always cut it down. That's always perfectly fine. But I think I'll use one of these maybe. And I'll use like a gray. Maybe I'll use one of the gray. Or maybe I'll use this pretty print. Let's use the pretty print, because why not? Yeah. Okay. So anyways, I just encourage you to always tell your loved ones how you feel about them. Don't let a moment pass you by. You know? Just don't. It's better to be safe than sorry and not let a moment pass you by. Because there's just no sense in it. There's no reason why. And you can't tell them. And if you're just not an emotional person, that's okay. But you should still, like, make the effort to let them know. Like my dad, you guys, he's like the most emotionless person. He's just very emotionally detached, and you just you never know what he's thinking, and he's very difficult to read sometimes. I mean, not really difficult to read, but like as far as his actual feelings, he's difficult to read, and he's just different. He's a different sort of fellow. And I always struggled with that when I was younger because I just wanted more from him, I guess, like emotionally. He's just not an emotional person. So like trying to get that out of him is pretty much impossible. And like, I always like, he doesn't really know how to react when you're all sappy, but I don't care. I'm still going to tell him. You know what I mean? Because the thing about it is at the end of the day, I'm going to be the one with regrets if something happens to him and I didn't say it. You know what I mean? And then on the other hand, like if something happens to me, at least that gives him the knowledge that I like cared and I wanted him to know it. Like I truly loved him. Okay. I'm not going to be weird and morbid anymore. I'm going to talk about something else. To call next week, to buy, to clean, to go. I don't know. I don't want that for any of these. It's not what I want. I'm just going to put next week, even though that might not be the way the checklist ends up. If they open the door and close it one more time, I'm probably going to cry because their brother's room is right next to theirs, and I'm really trying to get him a good nap. And they're just making that extremely difficult. You know? You're making it difficult, my friends. Oh, dang it. I did that again, even though I knew I was about to do it, and I did it anyways. It's okay. And it was really futile. Because it still kind of covered it up anyways. And it's going to do the same with this, so it doesn't really matter. But I can still read through it, and I think it's gorgeous, so I'm putting it there. Okay? Okay, so, I kind of wish I would have done this just a little bit lower, even though I couldn't have gotten away with that, so that I could put this one up above it by itself. I love that stickery sound. And I think I might do it anyway, because it's lovely. I just think that is so pretty. See it? Just so pretty. Okay. Now, let's go on with the spread, because, you know, we're only 22 minutes in, right? And I might actually just, like, fast forward through a bunch of that, especially since I was being, like, super morbid, but we'll see, because that was a little bit morbid, I'm not gonna lie. But I think that with everything that's going on in the world right now, it's just important to focus on each other and make sure that you're telling people that you love them. Because it's just a good thing to do. Alright. I kind of hate this. It's small, and I love it. Don't get me wrong. I love the actual sticker. But when it's on the paper, it just kind of looks dinky and small. And I think I would like it better if it was on the bottom instead of up at the top. And I think that's much better if you could see, because you were in the frame. Alright, so let's start with the beginning of the week. I am definitely going to use 2 glitters and then 2 glitters and the today, or the to-do sticker. Okay, so we're going to do this for the today. On Monday, next Monday, this is going to be a heavy lesson day for us, and so Mama's gonna need some coffee. Okay, can Mama have some coffee? Yes, she can. I need it. I gotta have it. Got to have it. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do some, if I can find a coffee cup. Let's see if I can. Surely I can, right? Yes, I can. We're just going to use this guy because she's beautiful, by Scribble Prints Co. She's lovely, and I love her. I'm doing it. Okay. Then I also have a coffee script that I want to do. This one, Matcha, because coffee is life for me in the morning. Okay? Okay. And that stupid cup keeps making that noise, and it sounds horrible. Okay. It's also going to be our heavy lesson day. Monday is a heavy day. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays are heavy lesson days for us. What do I want to do with this? I think going to do it like that. Okay. So Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays are heavy homeschool days, but it's always kind of difficult on Monday because you're just getting started. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like you're starting the week off. You're trying to start it out right. And it's kind of like a push. Like struggling, trying to get into the routine of it. So I'm going to put this on the edge, and then I'm going to put that we have lessons on this day, which we've been doing really well. I've really been enjoying, sorry I moved the camera. I've really been enjoying crap balls. I should have done it the opposite way, and you guys probably noticed that, and I totally didn't. I've really been enjoying so far the way that I've been doing my my new planner, like my new way of planning homeschool. I think it's going to work out so well, and it's all because of CLK09. If you do not watch Caitlin, you are missing out, my friends, because she's freaking fracking amazing. I absolutely love watching her videos. She's so creative. She does different kinds of planners. You can see like multiple kinds of planners. She uses leftover, my southern's coming out, leftover kits. She has this thing, she says no sticker left behind, because she truly uses all her stickers and she keeps all of them, which I think is amazing because so do I. And so it's cool to see like somebody else using things like that and using all of their stickers and getting it done. And I love it. And I just love watching her. She's given me so many ideas that I've kind of manipulated and made my own. And I think it's just great. Like, it's just a lot of fun. So if you don't watch her, you should definitely go check her out because she's really amazing. Okay. I'm trying to figure out if that's all I want to do for that. This is those homework due. These are some cute stickers, but they're just not quite small enough for me. Okay. I'm just going to leave it like that. It has a little light bulb that you can't even hardly see because it covers it up with the quarter box kind of covers it, but that's okay. And I'm going to put lessons for us because we got to do them. We got to do it, okay? All right, and then on Monday as well, it is a big cleaning day. Now, I'm hoping, wow, that is so weird. Y'all, it is so weird. Like, I just looked at my freaking phone because I knew that my husband was about to text me. Like, I could feel it. I could feel it in my bones. And I was right. Okay. It's also a cleaning day for me. So, I'm just going to put this sticker that says cleaning day because that's what it is. But, we're going to be painting all weekend. So, I think I'm going to do my cleaning day on Tuesday. So I'm just going to leave that alone. So what do I want to do here in this blank space? I don't know, you guys. I really don't. I don't have any labels or anything like that to put in such a small space. But I don't really know. Goodness me. I don't know. We'll leave that part blank for now. Okay, so let's do our full box and then our full box checklist after that. Okay. Let's do this pinky peachy color because it's not really, I'm kind of creating colors in this spread that don't really exist or didn't originally exist, but I just like them, so I'm doing it. And that's going to be our to-do, so let's put that header down, even though I kind of made this go slightly off the thing. That's okay. It's going to be just fine. All right, so there's that, and then I'm going to use my other glittery glitter, which I want to be this one here. Okay. Oh, crap balls. Yes, I just said crap balls. I mean, I am a boy mom. What can you expect from me, you know? What else do you think is going to happen? I think we kind of need a charcoal color, perhaps. So let's use this guy. My husband is off for the next 3 days, and it is about to be honey-do list central. Like, you understand? I want him to fix my stupid dishwasher. There's a couple of places that he needs to fix, like on the walls where my sons have messed it up. Like, they, one little boy took off the little door stopper thing, you know, the thing that they play with constantly. It's like boing, and it makes that da-da-da-da-da horrible noise. And then the other child opened the door too hard, and it's just like opening the door in and out, in and out, in and out. And it has made like a hole in the wall, which my husband can totally fix, no problem at all. But that's not okay. So that has to be fixed. And then, what do I want to use here? And then, there's another like tiny place by the refrigerator that he needs to fix as well. And I also want to, I would love to defrost my fridge and freezer and get all of that done, but I don't know if we're going to have time for that. I think that's me being a little bit too, hopeful and biting off a little more than we can chew. So we might not get that done, but oh yeah, that's right. Okay, but I think that's being a little bit too ambitious is what I was going to say, but I think that we can get a good amount done. And with the things that I want him to do, he can totally do it easily. And I want to paint. So we rent this house, and my landlords, like, we had initially asked if we could paint different colors or whatever, and they said no, which I can totally understand why they said no. And plus, to be honest, you usually have people that don't know what the heck they're doing, and they like paint it and it looks like complete garbage. But my husband like used to paint for a living, and we're actually pretty beastly together painting. We painted a lot of different rooms in our church because I was over the nursery for a while, and when I was over the nursery, we repainted everything and like redid it and redecorated and everything, and it just looked so good, and we were like beastly at it. So you guys, this is 20-year-old paint. It desperately needs to be done. Like, it desperately needs it. It's so bad. Like, it was, we've lived in here for 3 years, and we have a lot of children, and it just is faded, and there's just places where I've like heavily cleaned it from the kids wiping their hands all over the walls and stuff like that, and it just makes it more faded. And so it really needs to be cleaned, like super bad. And so yeah, I think that if we do it, they would be like super happy with it because it's going to look amazing, and I think they would be fine. What? Ow. So I just pressed play again, and my stupid light, and now he's flushing the toilet, so that's fantastic, but my light just fell, so sorry. I'm gonna take this off because I didn't realize like I had put those two similar ones, so I'm gonna see if I can get this off. There we go. Let's see if I can pull it off without it ripping too badly. Okay, so I'm gonna use that light purplish color, and I think that will be fine. Yeah, that goes fine. Okay, so for Tuesday, I'm going to make this my cleaning day since I didn't do it on Monday, and that will be just fine because surely with all the painting that we're doing around the house to touch everything up and make it look pretty, that will be perfectly fine. Like it won't be that dirty on Monday. And I also want to film a lot on this day. Hopefully I can get that done. And if my kids keep opening and closing the door, I'm probably going to have a conniption fit because it's really driving me bonkers. Okay, so I'm going to put this down. Let's see. Let's do this one. I'm going to put this half box down here. And it's just going to be for a big filming day. And I'm going to pull. Where did they go? Did it fall again? Stupid sticker keeps falling down. No, it did not. These are from Peekaboo Planning, and it's just a cute little camera. Where did my tweezers go? I hear them. And now the cat's going insane. Like, really? Like, why? My life is crazy. Even the cat is a boy, and even the cat is insane. Like, what is wrong with these people? Okay, so to do, is there a trash sticker? Yes. Yes, there is. Okay, it's trash day. I always remind myself and mark this, even though my husband takes the trash cans and he's like great at remembering it. He's forgotten a couple of times and it's like traumatized me because if you have a larger family and you only have one trash can from the city, then you know how quickly it fills up and it sucks. And if you miss a week, God help your soul. Like, oh my gosh, you're in for it. Okay, so Wednesday we have church at night, and I'm going to put it down. We have not been going to church on Wednesday nights because my husband has not been getting off in time to do so. But I really want to because the boys really enjoy it. Killian doesn't enjoy it that much because he's in a class without Tristan, whereas on Sundays at church, he's with Tristan in big boy class, but they break apart into groups for Wednesday night, and so he doesn't enjoy it as much. He's kind of shy, and plus he's in there with a lot of girls. I think he does have one of his friends in there now, so it's a little bit better, but he is shy, and he's shy with adults, so it takes a while for him to warm up to like his teacher. And the teacher he has is super sweet, but she's also like really like dry. I'm not trying to be mean, and my light just went out. Holy moly. Worst YouTuber in the whole world. Like, I can't even tell you. What am I supposed to do with myself? Like, I can't help it. It's just, I'm telling you, anything that can go wrong as far as like technical things or equipment or anything, y'all. It's just, I just don't have the best of luck. And I'm trying. Okay, so anyway, I really want to go. I think it's good for him, and I think that it is really good for Tristan as well, because you know they're homeschooled, and yeah. It's just, I'm going to put one of these little flags to mark it. It's just good for them to have some social interaction, and with all that's been going on with the virus and everything, it's just been really hard to get them into any extracurricular activities or anything like that, and so it's just easier if we can just take them to church and have them be exposed to other children while they're there. I know this is a checklist, but I'm going to put it anyway because it's freaking cute and I want to use these boxes. And I'm just going to put laundry day because that's what we got going on Wednesday. And then I'm going to put church here. And then I need to put film, but I can fill all this out in a minute off camera so we don't have to just sit here and wait for me to write. Then I'm going to put another one. I think we're going to do the... I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? I guess I'll do the pink color, glittery, and then put my full box. I want the full box of the quote, Winter Wonderland, which it has been super mild the last couple of days, you guys. Like, really mild weather. Love that. So pretty. And then I think I'm going to do my checkbox. What did I do? Yeah, I think I'm going to do it at the bottom. So let's do that. So we'll do this one. Then we'll do the to-do and our checkbox. And if I could get it straight, it would be lovely. But you know, sometimes that's just asking too much. Okay. And then I might as well just go ahead and do the rest of these to-dos. This is not our weekend, so we need to keep that in mind. So we don't have to get Jaren. We will get him this week, tomorrow. And they're out of town, so I think she's going to, like, meet us or something, I think she said. Who knows? I just go with the flow. You know, just learned. Sometimes you just have to kind of go with the flow. That stupid deadgum light just went off again. And I don't even know how it went off this time because there's no reason for it to have went off. Like, it should be perfectly fine because it's connected, but it did. So it'll probably go off again. So I'm sorry if the light's like flashing and it's weird and who even knows, but you know, just is what it is. Okay, so let's do our checklist real quickly. Oh man, I'll do that champagne-y colored one that I was going to use and I took off on here. And then we'll do the pink again. And then this one again. And this one again. I still have an extra. Super cute. Okay. So let's go ahead and do our full boxes because why not? So we have this one. And then that light just went off again. Dang it. Okay. So our glitter headers will be this guy. And then this guy. Then this one. I don't know why that light's acting up. It is ridiculous sometimes. It just frustrates me to no end. And then this one. And then this one. Okay, we're done with that. Now I just have to put our full boxes and do our dailies and we'll be done. And then I will pause and write everything in and then I'll show you what it looks like. And then I need to get my butt in gear and get cleaning so that we can get all of this done this weekend that I'm wanting my hubby to do, because he just, you know, sometimes he tries to fight me on things and then other times he's just like, yeah, whatever. I can already tell I'm not gonna win this one, and he just goes with it. And so that's what he was doing. He was like, we need somebody to babysit the kids if we're gonna do that. And I was like, no we don't, because guess what, that ain't happening. Especially because we have Jaren this week. That ain't happening. My parents don't let Jaren spend the night because we've had, you know, just some behavioral issues and things, and they don't discipline him the way they discipline my kids, and so they just don't, like, want to be put in that situation where they have to, like, not discipline him, whereas my kids would have gotten a spanking. And then they don't do that to him, and then it's like a big thing. They just don't want to be put in that awkward situation, and so they just prefer not to do that. It's kind of like an unspoken thing. Nobody has actually come out and said that, but I know that to be true, and I don't blame them at all, because I totally understand how that feels of, like, it's different when you have a blended family. And it's even different for like your family members and things. And I know that, like, on his mom, at his mom's house, like, his dad's mom or his stepdad's parents, they keep him a lot, actually. He actually spends the night over there quite often, like probably even more than his sister, who is their, like, I don't want to say their actual grandchild because it's not like that, but you know what I mean? Just like that's their like grandchild by blood and not by marriage. And so it's different, but I totally understand what it feels like to not kind of feel a little bit squeamish maybe about watching someone that you don't feel that you can discipline the same way. And plus I have a lot of kids, and so my parents are all like, oh, they're not even old, they're super young, like, you know, they're really young. They have a 33-year-old daughter, and my dad is 52, and my mom is about to be 50, so my dad's about to be 53, and my mom's about to be 50. Like, come on, guys, you're really young. Come off it, you're young. But they act like they're older, and this is why you have kids when you're young, and all of this garbage, but really, it's nonsense, because we all know, like, they're not even old. But anyways, the point of it is they don't watch all of them at one time. And they don't really live for all of them to come and spend the night. Because my child is extremely clingy, my youngest, and they just don't like that. They don't like the, mama, where's my mama? Like, and who can blame them? That's so sad and pitiful. And he's only spent the night there the one time. So a childcare for us is kind of non-existent. Like, who are we kidding? But I actually think they have like a funeral to attend this weekend. And I don't really know that. I'm pretty sure they're going to attend the funeral. And I don't, you know, they've got stuff to do. They'll probably be like making sure all the deliveries are delivered to the family and stuff like that, for like food or flowers and stuff like that, and that it can be delivered. And, you know, normally in a normal world, you would have then the whole family come over to the church and everybody like cook for them and stuff like that. But during all of this time, it's kind of not able to be that way. And so you just kind of have to have it delivered, and all of that has to happen. So childcare is out of the question, but we can make do. Okay, so we've got all of this left. Like after it's only a 3-page kit. Now I do understand, like, I brought a lot of stuff in as well, but I really only brought the boxes in. So if you were more of a white space planner and you didn't do the full heart checklist, you could totally make all of this work without using anything else. Like, you could totally use these instead of the full box checklists, and then you could do more of like your everyday with just these boxes, or just like white space and an icon. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, so Saturday I'm gonna put down movie night because the kids have really been enjoying that, and we even had like Killian make some popcorn because he's learning how to push the popcorn button on the microwave. He made some popcorn for us, put it in a bowl, and was like, I made this so I could eat popcorn and watch a movie with my mommy and daddy. And really, he was just trying to get into our bed so he could sleep in our bed. But you know, it was the thought that counted, and it was adorably cute. So we're just going to go with the fact that it was legitimate, and he was being sincere, but he is so freaking precious. Like, he really is thoughtful and sweet. So we're gonna go with the fact that he wasn't trying to bribe us into sleeping in our room. We're gonna go with the fact that it was completely genuine and precious, because, you know, it was precious either way, but genuine, I don't know. Okay, whew. I've got to curl my legs up because I just can't stand myself if I don't. Okay. So that's going to be for my filming. This is going to be for editing, so I do need like a little computer, which I have one here, so I'm just using what's in the kit, you guys. I haven't pulled anything except for that coffee sticker and something else that I pulled that I have totally forgotten. I don't remember what it was. This, and this camera from Peekaboo Planning. So Scribble Prints Co., Peekaboo Planning, and I'm not sure where this script sticker is from, but everything else was from the kit. So I'm just going to go with that because that's really all I need to do for now. I don't know what I'm going to put on this day here. And then I don't know what I'm going to put for this half box. So I'm going to leave those two blank. This is for church. And then I'm going to go and fill a couple of things in. And then I'm going to show you what it looks like when I'm done. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Super plain and simple so far. I'm going to show you this week so far. If I can get to the right spot. So this is what it is looking like so far. Today is Thursday. And yeah, I'm doing pretty well actually on all of my things. I need to check my stuff off, but otherwise, yeah, I haven't cleaned the carpets. When did I say I was going to do that? Yeah, I totally didn't do that. I still haven't done it. I kind of need to do that today, but I don't know if I'm going to have time. But anyways, this is what this week is looking like. It's super, super pretty. And then we will flip to this week, which is also really pretty. I love the color combinations. I love the add-ins that I've done. I love all the foil. I just think it adds like a wintry, I don't know, a wintry magic to it. And yeah, so I like it. It's really pretty. I like how it turned out. So thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate each and every single one of you who puts up with me and watches my channel. Especially the OGs or the people that comment all the time. You guys truly mean the world to me. Like, I know that you don't realize it, but your comments and just things that you say and do and just the fact that you give a crap, it really, really does wonders, like, for me. Like, I love it. That's why I do this. I don't do it for money. I don't make money on YouTube. I just do it for you guys. That's it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate you. I hope that you have a fantastic new year. I mean, maybe you're partying it up, bringing in the new year, saying goodbye to this awful 2020 and hello to something fresh and new. Or maybe you're like me and you'll probably be asleep by the time the new year comes in. But you know what? Either way is okay. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.